it comes to spotting narcissistic people, as they can treat you so well at times, as they can be so kind and reasonable, seemingly at times, which is all their manipulation tactics, and as they can also come up with everyday valid excuses and reasons behind their behaviour, that many people can display this kind of behaviour from time to time. Many people can fall silent for various reasons. Many people can react negatively to some form of feedback. Many people can just feel like not doing something. Many people can promise you something and then for whatever reason have to let you down, although they'll not usually then gaslight you. They'll usually find a way to make it up to you. However, a narcissist will make it up to you if they feel like they're losing you. When it comes to a narcissistic person, it's a repeat pattern of behaviour. It's who they are as a person, and it is all manipulation so that they can get their needs met by you. So how do you differentiate somebody who's just going through a bad time to somebody who's manipulative and narcissistic? When it comes to narcissistic people, they need excessive attention and praise and admiration and recognition for anything they do for other people. They are extremely envious of other people, so they will talk negatively of those they are envious of, and they will seek to exploit those people in some way because they are incredibly exploitative. They're also very arrogant. They believe that they are right, and they lack the empathy to take any interest in another person's point of view, another person's perception. They're just simply not interested. They believe that they are right. They have that sense of superiority. So how do you tell a narcissistic person apart from somebody who is just having one of those days? There are several ways, and one of the first of these is they do not accept no for an answer. Not many people like the word no. For example, if you get turned down from a job that you really want, you might apply for a similar job at another firm, or you might keep applying for the same job because you really want that job. Yet you don't blame the boss. You don't blame the interviewers for not giving you the job. You go away, you work on improving yourself, and then you go back. With a narcissist, they believe that the people who were interviewing them couldn't see what they had to offer, couldn't see how special the narcissist was, and they've lost out on the biggest thing that could ever happen to their company because the narcissist believes they are superior. So when it comes to a narcissist, they don't take no for an answer when it comes to things like your personal beliefs, your personal values. If you're busy, they're not interested in if you're busy or what other things that you have on. They're interested in you serving them. So they don't take no for an answer. Now, they can come all sweet and mushy and super nice and super kind to manipulate you into changing your mind to serve them. They can guilt trip you to get you to change your mind to serve them. Or they can intimidate you and threaten you in some of the most horrific, coercive, controlling ways to get you to conform to their demands. Narcissistic people do not accept the word no. They believe they're entitled to have what they want, when they want, with whoever they want. And if someone has a problem with this, then that's the other person's problem. And if that other person makes it the narcissist's problem, there's going to be hell to play as the narcissist seeks to punish that person for daring to say no to them. So one of the first ways to spot a narcissistic person is no just does not compute within their mind. Doesn't matter how assertive you are with your boundaries, doesn't matter how many times you try and explain it to them, it's not going to go through to them. They're going to look to accuse you of not caring about them, of being awkward, of being difficult, of being selfish, so that they can get their needs met by you. And just like that person who doesn't get the job that goes to work on themselves to go and get the job that they would like, a narcissist doesn't go and work on themselves. They blame other people because they believe they're the most important person in the building. They believe they're the most important person in the world, and everything should revolve around them. And they will exaggerate their self-importance at every given opportunity, be it the over obvious way where they exaggerate achievements of things that they haven't even achieved or take the credit for another person's achievement, or the more playing the martyr way of, oh well, I would do that for myself, but I've got to go and help these out. And they're bragging and boasting about the things they do for others, which shows they're not doing those things out of the goodness of their own heart for those other people. They're doing them to brag and boast as a status symbol of how amazing they are as a person. Yet if anyone else does something for someone else, they put that other person down and accuse that other person of being up to no good, which is the narcissist projection, because they only do for others to take from others. Every action is a transaction when it comes to a narcissistic person. They're unable to empathise. See people going through horrific things, and some of them will be pleased that it's happening to those people. Some narcissistic people, good, now they know what it's like, because nobody's suffered quite as difficult as a narcissist has suffered. So they fail to empathise with other people. You're going through something, they're not interested unless it makes them look good. So in the love bombing phase, they might be there for you, they might be supportive and helpful. However, once they've got you where they want you, they up and leave you and disappear on you, because when you're in your time of need, they're not getting the attention that they believe they're entitled to. So they lack the empathy. They're not interested in supporting other people. They're interested in outdoing other people, being better than others. They also seek to be in control of any and all given situations. They will be the most awkward, frustrating, draining people that you could ever be around, yet they'll blame all that on you. You make plans, they'll change plans, yet they'll have some form of excuse or valid reason that you can understand and relate to, because you're empathizing with them as to why they've got to change the plans. However, when you start to recognize the pattern and stand your ground, they accuse you of being the difficult one, the awkward one, the petty one. When narcissistic people are some of the pettiest people you could ever meet. You create a boundary with a narcissist and something they promised to do for you yesterday, they'll turn around and say, well, don't expect me to do this for you then, knowing that it will leave you in the lurch. That controlling behaviour, that exploitative behaviour, because they feel like they're more important to you and they lack the empathy to care about what you might have on. They're just interested in getting their needs met by you. So some of the best tests for narcissism is their ability to accept the word no. Whether they are full of that self-importance, whether they are unable to empathise with other people, and whether they're looking to control situations, and also that envy of other people, whether they're that busy tearing everybody else down to feel better about themselves and who they are as a person. Any methods you notice to find it easier to differentiate narcissistic people from those who are just having a run of bad luck or who are struggling with things like PTSD, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a couple of books out on Amazon, 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People if you're unable to go no contact, and a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, if you'd like to go and check those out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.